Coming up on Hawk TV, we take a look at proposed school closures in LISD,
a national junior Taekwondo athlete,
and a freshman starter on the varsity volleyball team.
Good morning, Hebron High School. I'm Jaden Disa.
And I'm Imani Niaz.
And this is Hawk TV for Friday, November 8th. Hope's Cottage is a nonprofit organization located in Dallas and helps families in compromising situations in various ways. Anya Kochar takes a look into the ways that students are involved with the nonprofit.
Hope Cottage, a nonprofit in Dallas, has been open for 106 years to support mothers and children in need. The organization was established as an orphanage and has transformed into a place that facilitates foster care, adoption, and other social services. Their most recent project is a maternity clinic for women who are unable to receive or afford medical care during their pregnancies.
No one should go through an experience like pregnancy or the fear of pregnancy alone. And what we have created is a very warm and welcoming and non-judgmental space so that everybody's needs are honored, and don't forgo health care, because many negative health outcomes could come from delaying care. And I just want everyone to be safe and feel safe and loved and supported, and you will find that here at Cece's Place at Hope Cottage.
The maternity center, known as Cece's Clinic, opened in January of this year. Cece's provides free pregnancy testing, prenatal and postnatal care, and also includes full health exams, counseling, education, and parenting resources.
You can come on your own to Cece's Place and receive confidential medical care. We don't discriminate on age or national origin or any of the things that would make people scared of coming to seek care. Receiving care from a charity is not the same as receiving care from a government.
Bowens says her passion in her field of work comes from her inability to have children and making sure mothers deliver safely, as Texas has the highest maternal mortality rate in the United States. According to the Texas Tribune, roughly 73 in 10,000 deliveries are likely to result in fatal medical complications. Bowens' goal is to help and encourage mothers through the process of maternity.
Knowing that you can't raise a loving family if you die in the process of pregnancy, and we don't do very well collectively as a state in keeping women healthy during pregnancy. So it was very important to me to make sure that mothers lived so that they could raise their families.
The organization's goal is to make sure that mothers are not only provided with prenatal care, but also postnatal care through various programs scattered throughout Dallas. The clinic hosts multiple parenting classes weekly in English and Spanish, run by Blanca Torres, to make sure mothers are not alone in raising their children. Torres, being a mother of two, has seen the difficulties of motherhood firsthand, which she says inspires her to support mothers weekly.
Asking for help is hard, and being able to vocalize the need. So I think that's the best advice I can give a mom. It's like, ask for help. Don't be scared. The worst thing that somebody tell you is no. And I think at Hope Cottage we haven't said no yet, so,
The parenting classes are not only supported by Hope Cottage staff, but by diaper drives hosted by schools and businesses in the area. They are currently on their way to having donated 30,000 diapers monthly to mothers in need.
This is an all-female environment, and no one here will ever judge you for your decisions and your choices. Because we don't care what your choice is. We care that you are healthy and that you both survive your pregnancies, to make the choices that you can make.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Anya Kochar.
Thanks, Anya. If you want to learn more about Hope's Cottage, would like support from the organization, or want to get involved, follow the link below.
Over the past few years, LISD enrollment has declined over 20%. In October, the district said this could lead to the closure of 5 schools, including Polzer STEM Academy, which feeds into Hebron. Miller On looks into the process leading up to this decision.
Enrollment in Louisville ISD has decreased since its peak in 2017. According to the district, recent low birth rates, along with the average existing home price being $492,000, are factors leading to the decrease in enrollment.
Basically, a lot of our school districts north are now the fast growth school districts, whereas we used to in Louisville ISD in the 90s and the 2000s, we were that fast growth district. We were where everybody was moving and home developments were being built super fast. Now what you see is us, Plano, Irving, Richardson, Coppell, all talking about declining enrollment and closing schools.
At October's school board meeting, it was announced that 5 elementary schools in LISD could potentially be closed, including Garden Ridge and Hebron feeder Polzer STEM Academy. Hebron teacher and parent of Garden Ridge student, Jen Russell, shows her feelings about the possible closures.
For my kid, I just want a quintessential, typical life. And so this is a part of it. Like, I wanted him to be at a small school. I wanted him to be able to come back as a senior and walk the halls, and maybe some of his teachers are still there, maybe they're not, but we don't get to do that if our school's not open. So
to feel like,
with many parents arguing against the closure of these schools, the Board of Trustees will be hosting listening tours at each feeder high school in the coming weeks to gain more insight about this topic.
There should be a lot of love for neighborhood schools, and I'm so thankful our parents love our schools and they don't want to see a change happen. And I understand that, and my commitment is to walk through this process with our school district and get as much of their feedback as possible to be sure we're making the very best decision we possibly can.
Russell says she feels the closing of elementary schools will have an impact on her family.
we were like, okay, one day, maybe, if we're lucky enough, we'll have a kid and he'll go to the elementary school down the street and maybe we can walk him hand in hand to school. And I don't have the heart to tell him that his school could be going away. Like, I feel like that's really sad. Like, if we closed Hebron, like, it would be a huge deal. I feel like because it's an elementary school, people think that it's not as important or it's easier to close it, but it's a really big deal.
Rapp says she recognizes the importance of understanding both the public's opinion as well as the logistical reasoning behind this proposal.
And I'm so thankful that we've awakened a conversation in our community, even though it's hard. And when you, as a school district, are funded based on how many students you have every single day, you have to be sure that everybody's aware that when you no longer have 53,000 students, it's a very different scenario to be trending towards 45,000 students. And we need our community to help problem solve this with us.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Miller On.
Thanks, Miller. The final decision will be announced in December. Last Sunday was National Sandwich Day, and to celebrate, we had 3 band students draft pick sandwich ingredients to make some interesting sandwiches for a judge to taste.
My name is Bergen.
My name is Nigel.
My name is Gavin.
My name is Maya, and
this is Sandwich Drafts.
All right. So it's gonna go Bergen, Gavin, Nigel.
I'm picking turkey breast.
The honey ham.
I am picking the Concord grape jelly.
I'm picking the cheese because it's cheesy. The peanut delight creamy peanut butter. I'll take the mustard.
I'm gonna put the yellow mustard down, and then put the no gluten mustard on top of it. And then we'll add some nice oven roasted turkey. Gross.
I will be making a spicy peanut butter jelly sandwich. When I was in 3rd grade, I made a lot of jelly sandwiches because I wasn't a big fan of peanut butter, but I did make jelly sandwiches. We want to get a lot of honey. Next is the strawberry preserves. I love strawberry and preserves. You go in a circle, and you go up and down. Right. Oh, we're gonna call this the spicy peanut butter Mr. Pruitt Classic.
I'm going to start off with the meat because every good sandwich has meat on it. A lot of ketchup. This reminds me of the cheese from Lunchly. This is a fat slab of butter. Then you cover everything so then she doesn't have to see what it is. I'll clean that up. I might add some more ketchup. Mr. Alsafar's favorite sandwich ever.
I'm really scared, guys. Like, I'm really scared. The mustard, there's a lot of it. Like a 4.
That was like a 5 out of 10.
Mr. Alsafar's favorite sandwich ever.
Thank you. First impression has a lot of squeezy cheese on it, whole lot of ketchup.
I didn't want it to be dry.
Okay.
It can't be that bad. Oh, probably the worst thing I've ever had. Oh, what'd you rate it?
Oh, 1.5.
Here's my sandwich.
It's actually fire.
Yes!
What's your rating out of 10? Like a 7.5. Oh? Yeah. Nigel won. His sandwich was the best. And thank you so much, Food Science and Miss Soka. We love you.
Thank you.
For watching.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo. Okay, we got it.
Thank you to all the students who participated. This year, Maria Mulero was named the school's first female wrestling coach. Amani Niaz dives deeper into her story and the upcoming season.
As a freshman at Louisville High School in 2010, Maria Mulero helped establish LISD's first wrestling program with only 3 students and developed a love for the sport. Though she faced some pushback starting the program, Mulero knew that she wanted to keep wrestling in her life. Deciding to attend the University of Houston, Mulero helped establish a female wrestling team at the college.
That's always like a big thing about wrestling. They always think like it's a boy sport, but like if girls do it, then it's a girl sport too, you know? And like there's always like a stereotype that like big, strong, like muscular girls that can do it, but like we're all like a mixture between kind of like other sports. It's just, that's why wrestling's so cool, because like it takes everyone.
While working as a math teacher, Mulero also volunteered for the school's wrestling team during the 2023-2024 school year, attending practices and tournaments to provide support and coaching. This school year, Mulero was officially hired as the first female head coach for the girls' wrestling team.
I feel like with the female coach, it definitely allowed us to be more comfortable, because with the male coach, he had to focus on both the girls team and the guys team, and now that we have a female one, it's a safer space because she's wrestled before, so she's more in touch with the struggles that we may have on the team.
Last year, only 7 Hebron female students competed in UIL wrestling. The program currently has 22 girls, with approximately 14 girls competing in the upcoming season. Junior JD Camacho and sophomore Isabel Herrera both recognize Mulero's passion for the sport and the legitimacy that she's bringing to the program.
Based off what it's been so far preseason, I feel like she inspires us to be more passionate about the sport. She kind of keeps us on track about taking it seriously and our goals and stuff like that. She'll specialize to what you need to learn for the season.
I think it'll be pretty good for us to be around our coach because she teaches us a lot, and I know she's always going to support us in every way. It feels like we could be more ourselves now, and we don't have to worry about anything else.
With the team season starting soon, Mulero is working towards getting the girls to districts and hopefully qualifying for state.
I just want to see them grow in their confidence and grow in the sport of wrestling, knowing that you're always going to grow as long as that's what you're aiming for, right? And then start talking to more girls to see if they would want to join next year and keep growing the program.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Amani Niaz.
Hawks on me, Hawks on 3, 1, 2, 3, Hawks!
Thanks, Amani. Wrestling has its first inter-squad event today, and the season will officially begin on November 13th.
Practicing Taekwondo since he was 4 years old, black belt holder Junior Lawrence Kang made it onto the AAU national team following in his sister's footsteps. Emma Young takes a closer look into his journey as a competitor and brother.
Initially being enrolled in Taekwondo by his mom, Junior Lawrence Kang is now a national grand champion. He is joining the sport by his younger brother Landon and his older sister Lena. Kang notices the impact the family bond has on his abilities.
We're all siblings on and off the mat. We're always together. I think it's really about encouraging because, especially in sports, you will always have slumps. and getting over that slump is really hard. You have to stay consistent. You have to keep pushing through, and I think having your siblings around you on and off the mat can really help you, encourage you to keep reaching your goals.
From first taking up Taekwondo after watching Lawrence at a young age, to now practicing the sport for a decade, freshman Landon King describes how his brother helped him overcome hardships on the mat.
Yeah, there were many moments when I wanted to quit. There was this one guy a long time ago. He was like really, really good. He was always one step ahead. That really kind of frustrated me, but my brother was there and he always reminded me to like do better, use this as motivation. So yeah, I think that really helped me a lot.
Apart from his siblings, Kang also receives support from his parents in and out of competition. Kang and Taekwondo coach Jong Hoong Pang see the impact his parents have on his performance.
I think the best piece of advice I got from my parents and my coaches, definitely working hard when no one's watching, because sometimes our instructors or coaches will be like, hey, so work on these, I have to go somewhere. I would always like look around and I would see like some kids are like playing around and some kids are actually working, and every single time it would be the same kids, and it would be the same kids that are winning or losing.
그거는 저기 사범이 해주는 게 있고 부모님이 해주는 파트가 있는데 항상 부모님이 옆에서 진짜 엄청나게 서포트를 잘해주세요. 그래서 시합이 있으면은 라이드도 해주고, 그리고 또 집에도 프랙티스 플레이스를 만들어서 항상 연습할 수 있게끔. 이거는 그러니까 부모님이 서포트가 없으면은 그렇게 지금은 저희가 할 수 없었을 거예요.
After graduating in 2022, Kang's sister Lena was accepted into the U.S. Air Force Academy. Her achievements helped push the brothers to pursue a future in the Army, once again uniting the siblings.
If I could get into the service academy, that would really mean the world to me. I want to become a pilot in the Air Force, and hopefully, yes, I could, follow my sister's footsteps into getting into the academies as well.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Emma Young.
Thanks, Emma. If you would like to learn more about the AAU National Taekwondo team, go to aautaekwondo.org.
Freshman Taylor Ray is a starter on the varsity volleyball team. Elise Salem takes a look at her journey on earning her position on the team.
Freshman Taylor Johnson began playing volleyball just 2 years ago. After giving a competitive cheer this year to focus on the sport, she's been able to take on the role as starter on the varsity volleyball team. Johnson says her teammates have helped her adapt to the higher level of play.
At first, it was a little scary because, when I first meet people, I'm normally really shy. But they were all open arms and loving towards me, so they made it easy for me to mix in with them, and it was really exciting.
Teammate and senior Addison Berry says despite Taylor just joining the team this year, her commitment to achieving success has been beneficial.
She's a showstopper. She knows how to light an arena. She knows how to light a crowd up. Her hits are insane sometimes. I'm like, how does she even do it? And she's just so unexperienced at the same time. She hasn't even been playing that long, and she's just going at it, and she's just doing her thing. So I think her elevating this level of getting kills, being fearless, the confidence, it's creating a ton of energy for our team.
Taylor's father, J.J. Johnson, is a former Olympic sprinter. He says his background in sports has an impact on Taylor.
She has had plenty of opportunities to watch my films on TV. So I think that motivation in me letting her know that at her age, she's a way better athlete than I was at 14 years old. She's excelled so much, and I just keep letting her know how good of an athlete she is. But the good thing about her is she knows how to stay humble.
With just 2 years of volleyball experience and now starting for a program that has won 5 state titles, Taylor says she has had to adjust to playing at a higher standard.
A challenge I faced is definitely remembering that I'm also playing older girls, because I normally hold myself to a really high standard. So when I make one mistake, sometimes I get in my head a lot. So I just have to remember it's okay, like these girls are older than you, they're more experienced sometimes.
As Taylor continues her high school career, her father says it is important to have the right mindset to continue to grow as an athlete.
Learn how to lose and learn how to win. That's really important, because when you're winning, you learn little things that helped you to win. But when you lose, you also have to know, okay, what do I need to work on? And that's the key with athletes, is they have to. We try to help her to understand that she has to study not only the other team, the opponent, but she has to study herself.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Nalise Salem.
In other sports news, the football team plays its final regular season game of the year tonight against Flower Mound at the Brian Brazel Stadium at 7 p.m.
And boys and girls golf are competing at Bear Creek Golf Course in the Fall District Preview.
That's it for today's episode. I'm Amani Niaz.
And I'm Jaden Disa. Have any story suggestions? Send us a message through one of our social media accounts.
And make sure to follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok.